win too many matches when that happens. So he's not been terrible today by a long stretch. His cueing's been very good. Just one or two positional errors and strange choices, but that's what's happened, and that's why it's a 3-0 scoreline.
At some stage the cueing goes out the window as well whenever you've missed chance after chance in the balls, and that's the one thing he's been doing really, really well, and confidence is a huge thing. Another great pot from Jack.
Absolutely beautiful cueing. I mean, not only the pot, but look at the position. Beautiful little screw back, perfect angle on the blue. And he'll know, Jack, that he pinched the last frame there. He'd be want to give his opponent a bit more aggravation by winning this one. Oh, something happened there. He's lost the cue ball completely. Don't know whether there was a movement in the auditorium or something, but he wasn't happy the minute he hit that.
I was about to say the worry is he's just getting down and playing this so fast, because that was a horrible shot, but didn't seem to matter. Great pot, great recovery, and a lovely flick on the brown as well. I think he's absolutely perfect here. If you're Jack, John, how much confidence do you get from seeing your opponent not take the chances in that previous frame?
Very much so. I mean, if you're sitting in the chair and just even watching, you know, the odd decision he's made, because he's been in amongst the balls and they've been good situations, so you know, you get a boost yourself, don't you, if you think you're not going to get punished.
He must be dead straight in this, brown, or else he would have played it already. Yeah, very, very straight. Not sure where the next red comes from.
I think he was trying to leave a gap for the red that's closest to the black, just to try and clip that in the corner. I think that's what he was looking at. If he's ended up on that one, it was some shot, but he hasn't, so safety.
Jack Lisowski, 11.
Yeah, he'd be a little disappointed himself there just to get 11, because he was perfect on the blue after that opening red that was a cracker. So
just looking here as well, is you lining up a 3-ball plant? Is there something into that right corner 3-ball plant? It doesn't look far away. And it's a free shot, because he can play actually for the yellow into the yellow pocket, knowing he's not going to leave anything.
One.
Good call from the commentator and from the player. Played beautifully well. And a perfect angle on the yellow. But you feel, Mark, he's got to start scoring, hasn't he?
Yeah, we'll keep saying it, John. He's going to have to take one of these chances if he's any aspirations to do well in this match. It's already getting away from him when he's had a number of chances and done a lot of good things. And another bad miss as well.
One.
Yeah, you have to feel for him, because things are just snowballing out there for him. He's had chances and things are just starting to get away from him.
Yeah, it's just trying to say his cueing's been absolutely beautiful. Been lots of good stuff there. I didn't see him missing the yellow, I have to be honest. And Jack Lisowski must think it's his birthday. He keeps coming back to the table with the chances. He's certainly not having a stern examination today so far. And he just needs to keep his concentration and take those chances that come along, because his opponent is wobbling.
8.
Yeah, very important for Jack to remain disciplined. Play the shots that are in front of him, not think about your opponent's mistakes, and just concentrate on your own game. He's not getting much coming back from Zhu right now, but easy to get carried away and let your own game slip. Jack started this match very, very well, the first 2 frames, and he'd love to make a break here and just settle himself down, go into that interval with a 4-0 lead and keep Hsu on the back foot.
Yeah, we keep talking about Jack, about whether he's make the next step up. I know he's had lots of finals and things, and one of the most talented on the circuit, but it's where all the great champions are at their best. When they've got an opponent who's obviously struggling, they keep the pressure on.
24.
It's important that you do that on a more consistent basis if you want to get up the ranking list. He's got the talent.
Nice aggressive shot from Jack as well there. Took the chance knowing he'd had the 2 reds below the pack. Turned this into a frame winning opportunity very early. Nearly missed that as well, and he's overrun for the blue. He's actually overrun so much, I think he's perfect in the corner, John.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that needed a little bit more thought, didn't it? Because the red that went to the side cushion on the right was actually in the perfect angle that you wanted to go up for blue, so it wasn't absolutely straightforward. But it's recovered now. And this is just a really good chance to go 4-0 up, and this is where you've got to steel yourself and make sure you get the required amount of points. Keep your opponent in that chair.
39.
It's good to watch, Mark, isn't it? It's always very fluent.
Yeah, he just gets on with it, Jack, doesn't he? Plays the shots in front of him. Very relaxed action. Cues the ball really, really well. Hsu won't be happy having to sit and watch this.
47.
Great for us guys, but definitely not for him.
No, it's just a tough day at the office at the moment, and to say most of it's self-inflicted, unfortunately. Should never have been missing the yellow.
You always want to, as a professional sticker player. You want to go out there and do the hard things well, play your safeties well, play your long pots well, cue well. He's done all that. It's the easy stuff, like the easy positional shots, the choices. It's those things that he hasn't done very well, and that'll probably be the most frustrating thing for him, because he's done all the hard things really well, and he's a ball away from being 4-0 down. It's a tough skill. Yeah,
I mean, cue action was absolutely right up there with anybody for hitting through the ball. It's lovely.
55.
As that is dispatched into the yellow pocket. So the opening frame may have taken 33 minutes, but this one hasn't. Just coming up to approaching 9, and looks 62. Like it's going to be done and dusted.
$63.
And this has been a very good frame from Jack Lisowski. He couldn't believe he was back at the table after his opponent was on the yellow, but he's made the most of it.
68.
And that's what the top boys do. Give you punishment.
69.
Barring a few errors in frame 3, it's been a very good performance from Jack so far, and the only thing missing really is a century, so it'd be nice to see him clear these balls up, give the crowd something to shout about, and keep Hsu cold.
75.
Yeah, I agree. It's only 1 or 2 little errors in the third frame where he lost a bit of concentration, but other than that, it's been excellent. His long game's been wonderful, cued well. I need a good pot from here, though.
82.
If he was going to make the century. Well, he could flick it in and get the yellow out. Well, not to be there, but the cueing on the brown, but that was an excellent break of 83 from Jack Lisowski, keeping the pressure on his opponent. And he goes into the mid-session interval, leading 4 frames.
And we were just discussing there, John, before we came on air, Jack just needs to mind his business here, and it was quite a poor break-off to start with and left an easy opener for Zhu. If that pulls up, which it has, it's absolutely perfect on the black. Great chance already. Not what Jack wanted, he wanted to keep him froze out.
Yeah, it just shows you, it's so important, every single shot that you play. I mean, the very first shot here, he's got his opponent 4-0 down. Just don't make a bad break. That's exactly what he has done. Just a little bit careless for the opening shot there.
8.
Yeah, anytime you can get these matches over with, I mean, at the level that you're playing at, if you can get it easy as possible and leave the petrol in the tank for later on.
9.
Because you will be getting people in the other chair who can play snooker very well.
$16.
Just picking faults here. Why has he not left that red later? And he can use that and go into the pack from the black and stay on that red. Yeah,
that's the thing we've picked up, haven't we? We've noticed it's just he's going about it, but just in the wrong order. I mean, you've got to leave that red there, smash into the pack. The red's there as your insurance. You bring reds back into play.
7.
It just has to be left.
Yeah, and he might still go on to make a break, but he's just making it harder for himself with some of the choices.
Yeah, I mean, what he's doing is he's giving himself less of a percentage. That's for sure.
A moment, please.
Give the ref a second to get the pink directly in line with the brown, the blue and the black, as close to the red as possible. Break moves to 23 for Zhu. 2 more reds, but he'd be looking to get into the pack as quickly as possible here.
24.
He's just underhit that again, so one more chance to get an angle. And coming back to that point we said a few minutes ago, John, if he just leaves that red there, gets low on the black, it's just such an easy opportunity to split the reds and having that bit of security as well.
Yeah, you do tend to see, even at this level, you see it quite a lot, that people just mop up the loose reds and then they've relying on a little bit of luck going in the pack, whereas that was a no-brainer. You just play in the pack, you know you've got that red there, even if you don't develop something else. But anyway, it's not to say he can't make a break from the way he's done it, it's just made it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, and he's just fractionally overrun this, which we've seen in the earlier frame from Jack Lisowski. Mr. Blue get into the pack, needs to give this every bit of care and attention he can. Hit the top red as full as you can, lots of screw, but don't miss the blue.
5. You see 30.
Yeah, you could just see that coming, John, didn't you? And obviously with that red going into the right corner, it looked like it was pretty much a set plan because it didn't kick in off anything else. And very fortunate to knock the blue and the black where he has and not leave an easier red for Jack, because another careless choice from Zhu.
This will require some good cueing. And got. Beautiful. Lovely strike. Very easy to bounce the cue ball there, hitting down like that, but struck that lovely. And one good positional shot away from a decent chance. I know the black and blue are out of commission, but the pink's available. If you could come down the side of the table and get on the red just above it to the right, get on the pink, it'd be a good chance, Mark.
Just worried, John, if he pots the pink, where's it going to go? Is it going to be tied up? If it is, then it's maybe not the best chance in the world just yet. Tell you what, I'll take that cannon. He'll take that. Don't think he played the cannon any of those reds there, but it's worked out well.
Yeah, that is the knotty problem, isn't it? Where's that pink going to go? Can't really see whether it's going to go on its spot and then be available. So we'll know in a minute.
Six.
I think even with that simple shot there, it tells us that he thinks the pink's going to be available, because I think if it didn't become available after this shot, he probably would have played up for a bulk colour. The spot looks clear, but I'm just not sure if the pink's going to be potable anywhere after he pots this. And if it's not potable anywhere, it's a strange choice to play for the pink so early. You must be confident you can get on it in the right centre.
12.
Doesn't look good there. Another strange choice from Jack. I think I'd have been waiting a few more shots and trying to clear that pink spot area. Lovely cannon though, beautiful cannon. One more good pot here and he's back in prime position.
Yeah, he's done well here. Okay, you can say the first flick was nice, but that was a lovely little shot he's played, and this one's a big shot in the context of this frame, and it's in. Taking these
19.
pretty well so far. Just nice to leave himself a nice angle just to get back down off a ball colour.
20.
And this is what he's got to do. He's just got to keep that pressure on. Make that scoreline go from 4-0 to 5-0. Give his opponent no encouragement.
Just hasn't quite came far enough. I'm wondering, can he stun through the gap of all the reds, back for the pink in the same pocket? Another few inches on the cue ball would have been absolutely perfect. I'm playing this as well. He needs to be high, and he's not.
Might be twice across then. Not ideally, as Mark's saying, his cue ball's not been exactly where he wants it, but he's keeping the break going at the moment. This is a bit trickier from here.
Might be easier, John, to take the slightly harder of the two reds, the lower one, for better position. Another very good clean pot from Jack. That was made to look very, very easy when it definitely wasn't.
Yeah, there's certainly not too much wrong with his cueing at the moment, is there? Been very nice.
No, he's making all the awkward shots. He's making it look so easy. Got himself right back in prime position. Straight on the pink would be perfect now to roll through for the two reds into the left side black pocket. Doesn't want to go too far.
47.
Yeah, moving that mark on a simple little shot, but if you get that wrong, where those two reds are placed, you've got to make sure you've got an angle to get through, and he has. You take that cue ball just too far, and you've got a problem with the next two reds. So looked a simple little shot, but played it well.
Yeah, and it's those little errors that Zoo's been making. Doing a lot of the hard things very well, but those things that you have to actually be clearly thinking about. He's been coming a cropper, and Jack's just growing in confidence, and another good pot in the pink here, and we're well on our way to 5-0.
Yeah, taking these superbly well, really has, and his opponent can only
50.
Sit on and watch. In fairness, he's had quite a few chances today. Not been his cueing, as we mentioned. It's been his shot selection more than anything. Yeah, he's missed one or two pots. Everybody does, but when he's been in amongst the balls, he hasn't been wholly convincing. And Jack's just getting stronger and stronger.
57. 59. 62.
We've pointed out a few errors, John, from Zoo, but Jack won't care in the slightest. Well on his way to an easy first round win in the UK Championships and into the next round, and there'll be tougher tests ahead for Jack, but won't care in the slightest about his opponent not being at the races today. But still needs to get one more frame on the board, but he's well on his way. 5-0 Jack Lisowski.